Okay. Let's come to the personality of the priest, who is, sitting at the confessional, where the penitent comes to confess his or her sins. One would ask, what right, what power does a priest have to hear another person's sin?
Well, yeah, as a human being, the priest would not have actually any power, because it belongs to God alone to forgive sins. This was one of the reasons Christ himself was condemned. That was one of the reasons, that was the accusation against him, that he was usurping the power of God when Christ was forgiving sin. But Christ made it known. If you go to Mark chapter 2, verse 7 or verse 10, Christ made it known to the professors of law that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins. Yeah. Now, if we see Psalm 103, verse 3, tells us, sin, it is only God that can forgive sins. And even Mark chapter 2, verse 7 tells us it is only God that can forgive sins. Isaiah 43:25 tells us it is only God who can forgive sins. But Christ had authority on earth to forgive sins because the fullness of divinity resides in him. Colossians chapter 1, verse 19, and Colossians chapter 2, verse 9 tells us that Christ was, even as human being, God. And so, because of that, he could forgive sins. And that was why he was sent, to forgive sins and to free people from sin. But that ministry did not end with him. Christ knew he was to leave the earth and that his ministry would continue until the end of time. So before leaving the earth, he entrusted that power to others, to the apostles, precisely, and their successors. So he gave them power to continue what he was doing. As the Father has sent me, so I am sending you. And he gave them every authority. He said, every authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me, and I pass on to you. So that was Christ. And so he empowered the apostles, and through the apostles, all their successors, to forgive sin. So the priests forgive sin in the name of Christ, in persona Christi. That is why they are able to do that. They are not just doing it as ordinary human beings. They are doing it because they have received the authority to do that.